Hey everyone, I'm Professor JellyBean
And I'm Cozzy.
and welcome to the Professor JellyBean Show.
And the Cozzy Show.
So Cozzy, today we are going to discover something that is changing the environment and living things, and that is pollution. No other living thing pollutes like humans do, and our pollution is harming and changing nature. And then we're going to head to the beach to conduct our science activity called Sea Foam, where we'll discover what's really in our ocean.
Oh, Professor JellyBean, you and your sciencey words. What is pollution?
Well, pollution is any substance, things made from matter like materials and objects that cause harm to the environment or living things.
Ew, pollution sounds nasty. Hey, Professor JellyBean, what's the Earth Champion Challenge for the kids?
Yes. For our Earth Champions, you'll be taking action to pick up litter, so we're going to introduce you to message number 4 from the Earth Charter.
Okay, let's get to the sciencey stuff now.
Sure. In our previous video, we learned that living things are called organisms. We discovered that living things have observable characteristics and certain needs for survival. In this video, we'll discover that a change to the environment can cause changes to living things. So we're going to investigate the changes that pollution causes, especially within nature.
Well, I don't even know if I like nature because it's dirty and I don't need it.
What? What are you saying, Cozzy? Of course you need nature because you are a part of nature.
What?
Oh my gosh!
I'm not a part of nature. I'm not some wild animal. I'm a highly intelligent human being.
Oh my. But Cozzy, if nature is not working properly, then it does not give us the benefits that help us to survive. Because nature takes care of soil, it cleans water, pollinates flowers, and filters air for all living things. Humans are just another type of organism that calls Earth its home. The only difference with humans is that we've learned how to change our environment in a really big way, which is polluting and harming the environment and other living things.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
That's right, Cozzy. It's not good, and we all have a responsibility to take care of Earth and its beauty, not just for ourselves, but for people who aren't even born yet.
So how does pollution happen?
Well, let's show our audience 5 different types of pollution. Number 1, soil pollution. When objects and materials are made, sometimes harmful substances might be used to make them, and sometimes these substances can end up in the soil. Also, the overuse of pesticides in farming can pollute soil. Number 2, light pollution. Lots of lights might look awesome at night, but too many lights, especially from big cities, harms insects. It's changing the way birds fly and changing the behavior of other nighttime animals. Number 3, noise pollution. Humans can be pretty noisy at times with all of our activities going on, and all of this noise is causing harm to some living things. Scientists now know that noises made by boats affect the survival of marine animals. Number 4, air pollution. Things are getting pretty stinky and hot with our air. Too much air pollution is not good for Earth and living things. One of the major causes of air pollution is the burning of fossil fuels. Fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas, which were formed millions of years ago from dead prehistoric plants and animals. Number 5, water pollution. There are many things that can pollute waterways. Some pollution we can't see easily, such as harmful substances that leak into the waterways from farms, industrial sites, or even from where we live. Other types of water pollution we can see easily, such as litter. One type of litter that is harming a lot of marine life is the material called plastic. That means it's time to do our science investigation with our viewers.
Quick! If you didn't pre-prepare and get your supplies ready from the information below, get them ready while we pause.
Well, I don't know what Cozzy is doing, but here's your supply list.
Okay, Professor JellyBean, I'm ready for my seafoam activity.
What are you wearing, Cozzy?
What? I thought we were going for a swim.
No, this is just going to be a fun demonstration to show you how we can make our own sea foam.
What is seafoam anyway?
Well, have you ever been to the beach on a really windy day to discover lots and lots of foaming, soapy looking bubbles in the ocean? Well, that's called sea foam. Most sea foam is not harmful to humans, and it's a sign of a healthy and productive ocean ecosystem. However, some sea foams can be very harmful to living things. Hey Cozzy, what do you think you might find in seawater?
Seaweed and stuff? That reminds me, I've got a good joke. What does seaweed say when it gets stuck at the bottom of the ocean?
I don't know, Cozzy, what does seaweed say when it's stuck at the bottom of the ocean?
Help! Help!
Oh my, Cozzy. Okay, getting back to our seawater, let's collect some in this clean jar. What you may not be able to see is that there are lots of tiny particles in seawater because it has dissolved salts and fats, dead algae, oils, detergent, and other pollutants, and a bunch of other living and non-living things. If we shake our seawater jar, we'll see small bubbles form on the surface of the liquid. Now imagine a big ocean getting churned and mixed up by wind and waves. With the right conditions, sea foam will form.
But there's no sea foam here today, Professor JellyBean.
Well, that's because we don't have the right conditions. But that's okay, Cozzy, because with our science activity, we're going to make our own version of sea foam. So instead of shaking up seawater, we're going to create a chemical reaction.
What? Chemical reaction? That sounds awesome!
Chemical reactions are awesome because new substances are formed as a result of the reaction. With our activity, the new substance that we'll be making is soap bubbles filled with carbon dioxide gas. So let's set up our activity. First, you need a clear container. It doesn't matter what size the container is. Let's start with a small container.
Oh, it's so tiny and cute!
Next, we need to fill our container 3/4 full of vinegar. That's almost to the top, but not quite to the top. Add a couple drops of food color and a small squirt of dish soap. Now add the bicarbonate of soda. Some people call this baking soda or bicarb.
Impressive.
Cozzy, let's make some more sea foam. So let's try a bigger container and see what that looks like. Once again, fill your container 3/4 full of vinegar. Add your food color and dish soap. Now add that bicarb to get the chemical reaction happening.
Yahoo!
That was better, but can we make even more foam?
Sure, but for this next one, I might just move over here, a little bit further back. Sorry kids, you won't be able to do this one at home. Take it away, Cozzy.
start polluting Earth? Some say as early as the 16th century when the Spanish conquered South America and took over the Incas' mines so they could steal their silver. Others say it was the Industrial Revolution during the 18th century when humans set up coal-powered factories to make stuff for us to use. So with the Industrial Revolution came more pollution. In the 1960s, there was a material that was becoming very popular to make objects that we use in our daily lives. This material is called plastic, and unfortunately, this material, like many other materials that humans have created, are a big pollution problem when they are made and when they end up in the environment. Another important time in pollution history was when modern agriculture was born. Today, most of our food is produced by modern agriculture, which relies on pesticides to grow lots of food. Unfortunately, the overuse of pesticides can be a big pollution problem, and it's causing harm to many living things. So that brings us to our vision for the future, where today's scientists are busy discovering ways to build a better world. But remember, we are all a part of the solution to the pollution problem.
Scientists are really great at rethinking how we can live on our planet so that we don't cause harm to the environment and living things. But all of us can rethink what we do in our own daily lives to protect Earth.
I understand now how important it is not to pollute, because we are connected to Earth and all living things, and I want to do what I can to stop pollution.
Well, it's time now for the Earth Champion Challenge. So let's have a look at message number 4 from the Earth Charter. It asks us to ensure Earth's bounty and beauty for everyone now and forever. So kids, that means cleaning up litter pollution turns the Earth Charter message into action and makes you an awesome Earth champion. So there are lots of great organizations that you can be involved with to help clean up litter, and you can make picking up litter a new habit. We hope you'll share your Earth Champion Challenge of cleaning up litter pollution.
Remember, everyone's a winner when you're an Earth champion.
So be sure to hit that subscribe button and tune in for all those Earth Champion challenges.
Oh, this is so exciting! See you all soon!